It's now time to turn our attention to the Swift Hackathon, a global stage for innovation where industry players showcase cutting-edge ideas and best practices. This year, the challenge was clear. Harness the power of digital currencies to transform the payments experience. And the response? A record-breaking 104 entries from around the world tackling two critical challenges. Number one, a business challenge to unlock speed, cost efficiency, and transparency in digital payments. Number two, a technical challenge to bridge the digital payments divide through ISO 20022. And I'm delighted to welcome Miguel Suarez, Innovation Lead at Swift, and representatives from two winning teams, Rajin Kumar, Vice President, Product Owner at Swift, Messaging Technology, and winner of the Technical Challenge, Ryan Lovell, Director of Capital Markets, Chainlink Lab, the winner of the Business Challenge. A warm welcome to all of you. It's great to have you here on our final day of Sibos. Miguel, if I can start with you, what stood out to you most about this year's Hackathon?
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. So I think it was the high level of creativity and then the technical depth of the solutions proposed. We saw some of this, let's say, combination of blockchain solutions with typical ISO 20022, but we also had some hybrid solutions, including on-chain and off-chain cross-border payments. I think finally, the global mix and the strong collaboration between the different regions, with the FIs and the fintechs, including as well as strong presence this year from Africa, Latin America, but also, of course, Europe and the US and Asia Pacific.
Rajin, if I can move this over to you, talk me through your journey, what it's been like for your team during this year's hackathon.
Sure, thanks. So what attracted us towards the hackathon was mainly the element of stable coins, digital currencies in it, and also Swift's recent papers on central bank digital currencies, and also the interoperability challenge using ISO 20022 standards, which is hot and fresh in the market. And of course, our team was a diverse mix of industry experts of decades experience, as well as some young graduates. And while the whole challenge was a bit challenging in the beginning, but at the same time educational for us. And we are happy that in the end we were able to pitch in with the right solutions.
Ryan, once again, congratulations on winning the Business Challenge. How did your team approach the hackathon and shape your solutions?
Well, when we saw that the Business Challenge was surrounded with digital identity and compliance, we were very excited. We have a lot of experience throughout the years trying to form transactions with compliance on chain. And there's different types of transactions. There's cross-border transactions. There's bank-to-bank transactions. And the way that we go through solving these problems is that we've kind of through the years have created unified standards on how to connect off-chain and on-chain worlds. And our typical processes are, really find a well-defined business problem, map that business problem to a diagram. We love diagramming at Chainlink. And take that diagram and put it over to our product and engineering folks to make really secure and scalable solutions. So we were overwhelmed with the challenge this year and excited to participate.
Well, congratulations to you both. But Miguel, 104 entries with so many taking part this year. How did you guys go about choosing the winners?
Yeah, it was a rigorous process, as you said, 104 entries, and also the quality of ideas that we received at the same time were really, really good and really impressive. I think we did a few things, right? First of all, there was a strong selection criteria, including technical feasibility, innovation, impact, but also the judges on the panel that we had this year were combining different expertise. So we had technical judges, business and standard judges as well, to make sure we had a fair process throughout all the selection time.
Rajin, you've beaten a record number of teams to win the technical challenge this year. But tell us about your solution and how it uses ISO 20022 to boost interoperability in digital transactions.
While working on the solution, our key focus was around how to join or integrate the current fragmented digital currency ecosystem into the traditional financial ecosystem with Swift, financial institutions, and also the huge customer base behind it. And The key elements were the use of ISO, bit enriched and enhanced with blockchain identifiers like wallet addresses, transaction hashes, token IDs, which provides then seamless integrations into the digital ecosystem. And we also had an inclusion of lay verification into the solution, which was very key to really make sure that the parties are identifiable across the chain and don't remain anonymous when things change from networks or cross jurisdictions, right? And it is also important for banks and everyone to have that compliance and visibility across the chain and be meeting some of the AML compliances or be it KYC or be it the FATF travel rules, which are also coming up. And when it comes to the other parts of the solution, FX conversions was also there, where we were wanting to convert a digital currency into another digital currency across jurisdictions, or digital to fiat, or fiat to digital, because it's a classic use case of moving money across jurisdictions. Doesn't matter if it's digital or the traditional fiat. Yeah. And overall, I think this places banks and SWIFT in a much better position as a trusted intermediary to participate in this whole new ecosystem. And this is really exciting for everyone to be part of it. Yeah.
Now, Ryan, your team tackled the challenge of driving speed, transparency, and efficiency for digital asset transactions by automating compliance actions on chain. Tell us more about your approach and what makes your solution stand out.
Yeah, and I think there's a huge opportunity here for the industry in the same way that a passport or a driver's license is a reusable credential, where you can go to different venues and they kind of trust that single unified golden record that you are what you say you are. So how can we create that scalable and across different blockchain ecosystems? And we partnered with Glyph to basically use VLEI as an off-chain source of verification that mapped to a public blockchain address, which is an anonymous string, to prove that you are who you say you are. And we see this firsthand in a lot of different firms are trying to combine financial instruments where a bank will issue tokenized cash, a fintech might issue a stablecoin, but the asset manager may issue a tokenized fund. It's a poor experience to have the user say, well, if I want to buy that specific financial asset, I must KYC onboard 3 to 5 days later, and then have them allow me to complete that transaction. So the way that we approached our solution is if the credential's on chain, if we're using ISO 222 messages off chain for the cash leg, we can synchronize all of these in a very elegant way to have them settle and kind of get that instant onboarding and fast and secure compliance all in one atomic transaction. I think that's where we're headed in the industry, and we're really excited about it.
Well, congratulations to the both of you and your teams, of course, for winning this year's hackathon. It's always great to have hackathon winners here on Sibos TV to see that the future of the industry is obviously in safe hands, and the fantastic ideas that seems to come out of the hackathon every year at Sibos. That's Miguel Suarez, Innovation Lead at Swift, Rajin Kumar, Vice President Product Owner, Swift Messaging Technology, and Ryan Lovell, Director of Capital Markets Chainlink Lab. Enjoy the rest of Sibos, gentlemen, and congratulations again.